TV season for 2025. First match up is on Tóchar versus Arklow Geraldines-Ballymoney. My name is Daniel Kennedy and I'll be taking you through the commentary today.
Good afternoon, Damien Byrne here, Cathaoirleach to Kilman Town. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome Daniel on board and each and everybody that is sitting at home looking at our live stream first game of the year today between Tóchar versus Arklow Geraldines-Ballymoney. We do hope you enjoy it, and we will be live for the remainder of all our championships from here out. I'll now hand you back over to Daniel for the start of the game.
So we're going to get the teams up here now and just run through them. With the in goals for Arklow Geraldines-Ballymoney is Adam O'Leary. Carl Kerwin is cornerback with Tom Mart fullback. One late change in the fullback line is Kieran Hyland comes in for Tyke O'Callaghan. In the half-back line, Chris O'Brien starts at number 5. Aaron O'Brien is in the centre, while Padraig Birmingham takes up the left half-back position. Sean Hurley and Paddy Kavanagh are in midfield, while in the half-forward line, another late change, Mark Hurley doesn't start, with Joseph Kinlan coming in at right half-forward. Chris O'Brien Senior takes the left half-forward. Make up the full forward. No late changes. Gavin Kenny, Lorcan Smith and Matthew Fox taking up the full back line positions. Owen Murphy, Matt Nolan and Gavin Fogarty in the half back line. Oisin Cullen and Ger Byrne are both in midfield, with Conor Fee, Jordan Brady, Dara Fee in the half forward line. Aidan Nolan, JP Nolan and Joe Hilty are in the full forward line. And all the both sides now are getting ready to begin the knockout stages of this championship. Anthony Nolan is taking centre stage as the referee, and he'll be the man to throw it in the next few moments. From the look of it, Arklow are going to be shooting into the breeze down towards the west gate, while Tóchar will be shooting down with the breeze in this first half. Arklow finished top of their group, while Tóchar have qualified as the best third placed side. The breeze, though, could be a great leveller for them today. Anthony Nolan now making sure everyone's in position, and he's about to start the first quarter-final of the Boom and Platform Hire Senior Football Championship. And it's off now. And rising forward is Arklow's player. He has the first, Sean Hurley. He gets it forward. Here now. Back out to Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien bringing it forward. It's been attacked and good pressure there from Tóchar as they have a break on here now. Centre forward with the ball is Jordan Brady. He gets it out wide to Gavin Fogarty. Gavin Fogarty has a man outside, and that was Oisin Cullen who has it now, and they're just playing around in front of the 45. It's back out here with Jordan Brady in centre forward. Happy enough to wait a bit patiently here. My apologies there. Tóchar are shooting into the breeze this half, while Arklow are the side shooting with the breeze there back. Oisin Cullen now on this left side. We can't pass. Here now, Dara Fee back to Oisin Cullen. Oisin Cullen gets the first score of the game, brilliantly cut in from the left hand side, curls over his right. Tóchar a point up now. You would think with the breeze there back and having qualified as first place in their group, Arklow would be favourites for this match. But when you get to knockout stages, things can change very quickly. Adam O'Leary now with the kick out. It's a long one, but it's going to be an Tóchar player to get it. In Tóchar man, that's Ger Byrne, hits it up to number 13, Aidan Nolan. Inside to JP Nolan. Here at the it's back out closer to 65. Matt Nolan with the ball. And it again is Oisin Cullen. Again, just waiting patiently, looking for a gap. There's no point in rushing anything. We're only about 2 minutes into the match, if he even played. Back out now to Jordan Brady. Jordan Brady again, just looking for a pass, chooses the outside option. And Tóchar are moving around just in front of the D now. Running through. He caught now by the full forward. The full forward goes for it. And it's over the bar. That was JP Nolan on Tóchar quickly into a 2-point lead here. So far, Oisín Cullen and JP Nolan the only scorers, both from play. Brilliant start from Tóchar. Adam O'Leary now will want to make better of this kick out. He goes short this time. And the Arklow man has it, but under immediate pressure. But he works it through. It's hit out wide here now. Coming into the Tóchar half, we have Chris O'Brien Jr. on it. He drops the ball, but recovers well. But again, pressure's on him straight away. With Chris O'Brien Sr. back to Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien to Paddy Kavanagh. Still being cautious, but he goes for the 2-pointer. And why not with the breeze at your back? Has he got it? He has not. 2 points still for Tóchar. No score for Arklow. Peter Byrne with his first kick out of the day. Let's see how this ball goes with the going against the breeze. Bit of movement in the half-forward line. Number 10 there for Tóchar's making the move. That's Conor Fee, but it doesn't reach him. Arklow man doesn't have it. No, an Tóchar man has it and wins a free. Quick ball up to Jordan Brady. And it's a line ball to Arklow. Good pressure. Paul Moore back inside. I'm playing across now the middle of the park. On the ball is on the ball is Dara Fitzgerald. Kicking out here, Sean Hurley. Kicking out wide. You can see with that breeze there, it's hard to judge, even with it at your back. The ball might go anywhere. Arklow seems to be just content with playing it across the 65. But on it now is Paul Moore. Paul Moore, it's just not on the save wavelength with his corner forward partner, Dara Fitzgerald. But Paul Moore still has it again, but good pressure from the Tóchar half forward coming back to support his backs. That's Dara Fee. Still Tóchar trying to work it out. Number 4 there, Matthew Fox under a lot of pressure. And he's won a free. And Tóchar have a chance to get out and clear their lines. Only 5 minutes in. And they've been holding well so far with playing against the breeze. Quick one, Peter Byrne. Back to Matthew Fox. And again, Tóchar not bursting out of the trap straight away, just patiently waiting for a gap to open up so they can release this pressure up the pitch. 13 here for them, Stephen Hurley. Under a lot of pressure. And Tóchar out. They firm that pressure and bring it forward. It's Dara Fee. Out to Gavin Fogarty. Fogarty now. Back to Oisín Cullen. Cullen for a second point. He's got it brilliantly taken. Off the laces. Over the bar. And that's the way to do it against this wind, is to put everything behind it. And that's a brilliantly taken score. We're only 6 minutes in now. And Tóchar have taken a 3-point lead. Go kick out by Adam O'Leary. Arklow now trying to get a point, trying to find an opening for a point or get something so they can get on the board. And that is an unfortunately timed shot. Brian Hurley just didn't quite catch that one well. As a curl wide. Peter Byrne now once again kicking against the wind. With Arklow having won the last kick out from him as he went long. I wonder if he'll try it short, but Arklow know to push up here. So Peter Byrne looking for Oisín Cullen. Cullen can't get there, and it's a line ball to Arklow. Paul Moore inside to Pádraig Birmingham. Birmingham out to Joseph Kindon. That late change now. Showing a bit of pace about him, but just going across the 65. On the ball now, Chris O'Brien Jr. Back to Kinlan. And Kinlan back out, and once again Arklow just waiting patiently before they try and penetrate this Tóchar back line. And there is a shot. Is that the first score? No, it's Arklow's third wide of this match so far. They've been wasteful so far, but again, they're probably just trying to catch that wind correctly. Before the match started, they were warming up against the wind into the Westgate goal. Well, on Tóchar, we're down the other end, so Arklow haven't adjusted quite yet to having that breeze to their back. Peter Byrne now has gone along with 2, and it looks like he's going to go along with the third. Into the middle of the park, well slapped down. However, Arklow do get the break on the ball. Into Aaron O'Brien. And O'Brien going down the left side. He's no real meaningful options, but he's done well to keep a hold of it despite pressure. Out now, and Brian Hurley on it. Swings it out to Dara Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, he's looking up, he's doing the right thing, but there's just nothing coming on until he hits the ball. That is a brilliantly taken score by Sean Hurley, a 2-pointer. And there we go, finally Arklow are off the mark. They've got their scoreboard ticking 8 minutes into this game. Peter Byrne now hasn't been successful with 3 kickouts. Arklow have won them all so far. Well, the first one on Tóchar did well to win a free out of. But it's dropping on top of Oisín Cullen, who gets a good fist to it, and it's hit straight away into the full forward line. But unfortunately from an Tóchar point of view, Enan Nolan's pass went a bit too far to the left. And Arklow now trying to run the ball out. Here's Aaron O'Brien under good pressure. And Tóchar showing good energy in this half. With the breeze, with playing into the breeze, they're going to have to show that energy, and they've won a free. They've won a free from this position. Anthony Nolan has rightly put it in the place where the ball landed, as it was a late hit. Who will be standing over this now? Have a look. Number 14, that is JP Nolan. He scored 1 from play so far. Can he get a 2-pointer? He's put it on the turf. Going into the breeze, this might be a difficult one to swing in, but again, as we saw earlier with Oisín Cullen, if you put your boot through it, you can easily get it on target. It's a good strike, but unfortunately just wide of the target. Still remains on Tóchar 3 points, Arklow 2 points. Adam O'Leary just looking for his options. He's not going to rush this. And it is a long ball. But Tóchar have won it back. And they're back running at the Arklow defence. Number 12 there, Dara Fee. They're turning on the afterburners now, running past Paul Moore. Dara Fee, no gap to goal, but he gets it back out to his corner forward. And that's a brilliantly taken score by Joe Keelty. And Tóchar back up by 2 points now. They certainly are getting more joy in their attacks. Arklow have been a bit wasteful in moments. 3 wides already. But Paul Moore now quickly into the full forward. And here we go now. It's Brian Hurley running at goal. Matthew Fox does brilliantly. Matthew Fox. Sure, that's no, it's not a 45. And he's won a free. That's brilliant defending by Matthew Fox in the tap and go up to Oisín Cullen. And Tóchar are looking to break quickly, but there's not enough adventure there. Not enough lads running off Oisín Cullen, but he does get it to his midfield partner. That is Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne and Arklow have overturned it again. Great work by Chris O'Brien Jr. Chris O'Brien Jr. gets it back to Paul Moore, and he's definitely tripped there. And that was JP Nolan tripping him, so now Arklow will get things going quickly again. Here is Dara Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in the 65. This patient build-up that Arklow have been doing all match. Recycling it back now to their centre forward. Back out wide here is Aaron O'Brien taking it down the left. And Aaron O'Brien is back with it again. And this is a good move. He's got the advantage, and it's well blocked down there. But the advantage was being played there for for Stephen Hurley. So free to Arklow in close proximity. Stephen Hurley just takes his point. First point for free for Stephen Hurley. Deficit back down to just a point. Peter Byrne with the kick out. Going long again, looking for the fullback this time. That is Lorcan Smith. Arklow have overturned and have got a sideline. Paul Moore out into the centre. Midfielder hits a long ball in. Ooh. Now, the goalkeeper did well there to hold his line. And he's bursting out now. Won that free well. The initial mistake, he made up for it. And Tóchar are looking to break. Here with the ball now is Nolan. Nolan taking it down the right side. He's got a bit of pace, this fella, about him. And he finds his man. Here now with Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne just being forced out wide. Now again, no gaps showing up. And they've recycled it back here with Matt Nolan on the ball. Matt Nolan inside the arc. Gets it in to the 13. On the ball here now is Joe Hilty. Joe Hilty back to Dara Fee. Shot was wide. It was a good attempt to keep it in play. But still, but no score from it. Adam O'Leary's kick out goes to Padraig Birmingham. Birmingham is overturned. And here's a real chance for Tóchar. Shot for goal is well saved by Adam O'Leary. Denying JP Nolan. And saving the blushes there at Padraig Birmingham. Brilliant save. It'll be a 45 now to come for Tóchar. Not going to be Dara Fee, is it? No. It's got to be Gavin Fogarty. Gives it back to Oisin Cullen. Oisin Cullen has got 2 points so far. Been brilliant with his runs forward. Ger Byrne gets it out wide now to the half forward line. Or actually the half back rather. Owen Murphy. Or Cullen. Matt Nolan now in the centre of the park. Going to go about running at the defence. Matt Nolan is going to have a shot. And he is. No. Can't punish Arklow with that shot. Still remains on Tóchar 4 points to 3. Adam O'Leary. Long ball into the centre of the park. And Arklow come away with it now. And here's Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien to Paul Moore. Paul Moore driving into a bit of space, but that space is being quickly cut out by the Tóchar defence. And the gap's just not popping up. But he does the right thing. He swings over a 2-pointer. Brilliant from Paul Moore. That's the second 2-pointer of the game for Arklow. And they're ahead for the first time after 16 minutes here. Arklow finally getting their shooting boots on. They've adjusted to the wind well. And with the rain starting to pour down, that is exactly what they needed. And Tóchar will need a response here quickly. Maybe he's taking the sting out of the game a bit. Might be the way to go. But Peter Byrne goes long. And it's a good kick. But an Arklow man wins. That's Kieran Hyland. Kieran Hyland back to Paul Moore. Paul Moore now back out to Sean Hurley. Sean Hurley down the left side. Owen Murphy tracking him. Owen Murphy gets a tackle in, but he doesn't quite get there. Oh, a brilliant dummy there. Brilliant dummy there by Brian Hurley. And he still has it. And there is Sean Hurley. He goes for it, but it's just wide. They're getting their boot through it. Arklow now are well adjusted to this one now. They've taken over in terms of the play of the game and the attacking. Peter Byrne looking for Oisin Cullen. Cullen just can't keep hold of it. And that's Paddy Kavanagh driving it down now on the sideline into Stephen Hurley. Stephen Hurley back out to Chris O'Brien. Chris O'Brien and brilliantly worked back to Stephen Hurley here. But only on Tóchar men around him, so he can't get a shot away. And Aaron O'Brien has it, gives it off to Paul Moore. Paul Moore is going to go for another 2-pointer, and he's got it. The young man has got it. They keep on feeding him. And Tóchar, or Arklow, could be out of sight by the end of this half if they keep this up. From Tóchar, they've got to get possession of this ball here now from this kick out. Peter Byrne goes long. Looking for Logan Smith, but once again, that must be the third time it's happened over on this side. The stand has gone out for a sideline. Joseph Kindlin has it. Happy enough to just run into the inside the 65. Paul Moore. Now back now to Darragh Fitzgerald. Darragh Fitzgerald looking for his option, hits a high ball in, and who's in there was Sean Hurley, but out with it comes Matt Nolan. And Tóchar trying to break out here. Good pressure on Darragh Fee, but he does win a free and has to bring it back. Who's going to be taking this here? Matt Nolan. Gives it over to Gavin Fogarty. It's Gerald Byrne out to his left, but he's just happy enough just to solder up the pitch. Fogarty. Back to Nolan. Nolan back out to the right hand side. On the ball now is Aidan Nolan. Aidan Nolan gets it inside and he has it back now. Is there a chance to run at the Arklow defence? Aidan Nolan tips it in, brilliantly done by Adam O'Leary to stop a goal chance there. And Arklow come out with the ball there with Carl Kerwin. And up to Chris O'Brien. Chris O'Brien back to Carl Kerwin. And Carl Kerwin is overturned, brilliantly. There is Darragh Fay. Darragh Fay into Aidan Nolan. Nolan just recycling it back. It's not open up there for Tóchar inside. This might be the man now. No, he's not going to go for it. He just keeps it going. Keeps the ball moving. On the ball, Jordan Brady. Taking it along the arc. And back out to Conor Fay. Conor Fee. Or Darragh Fee, apologies. Kieran Hyland now wins it back. And Aaron O'Brien coming out with it. Here to Joseph Kindlin. Paul Moore. Arklow have been absolutely brilliant in the past 10 minutes defensively. And they've worked it well now. And there's a break on for them. There's a chance to get a score. Or at least an opportunity to get one. And they still have it here now. With the ball is Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh's going to go for it. Just hits it wide. Arklow certainly have taken over now with adjusting to that win behind their back. And Peter Byrne. Probably with this, he's probably better off going short, even if it means one of his full-backs is under a bit of pressure from it. The wind causing the ball to roll off its tee. He does go long. Lorcan Smith bats it down for Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne to Fox. Fox now to Nolan. Nolan back out to the left side to Smith, where there's a bit more space open. Arklow are letting him just run. Smith has brought it up. Cullen. Brady. Brady over to Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne hits it out wide. Ian Nolan going forward to JP Nolan. And here is Conor Fay, who... Ooh. Adam O'Leary misjudged the ball, but still came away with it. And here's Carl Carwin. Happy to relieve a bit of pressure. Palmer, they're not bursting out too quickly here. They can obviously see quite a number of white jerseys ahead of them. But they have got it out now. Being patient does pay off in this sport. Not just going straight away and accidentally losing the ball. You could be at risk for conceding straight off that. Aaron O'Brien. And he out, taking it down the left side. Back over. Here to Darragh Fitzgerald. Darragh Fitzgerald over to Paul Moore. Paul Moore scored two 2-pointers so far. Get to Joseph Kinlan. Joseph Kinlan hits it high and over. Arklow now up by 4. Double scores here. With just over 5 minutes to go till half time. And Tóchar are going to need to find something before the end of this first half, you would feel. Just to keep in touch. They can get it within one score with the wind at their back in the second half. They'll have a great chance. Peter Byrne opting to go long again. And they do come away with it despite the Arklow slap forward. Gavin Kenny. And it's worked back to Fox. Matthew Fox out wide to Oisín Cullen. Oisín Cullen to Lorcan Smith. Still Arklow doing well with this high press. Matthew Fox happy enough to go on a trot. They are slowly but surely getting out of this Arklow press. Now Gavin Fogarty. Darragh Fogarty's on a run. That's definitely shoulder to the chest. But Joseph Kinlan did well to hold him back. Oisín Cullen though can't find his man. It's out for a sideline to Arklow. Carwin takes it. And just cycled well as Arklow look to break out. Kinlan gets it in field. Slip there from the Arklow man, but he does get away with it. Kieran Hyland out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Hyland. Arklow. Probably the exact same sort of pattern of their own pressing here. But being patient with trying to get out. Paul Moore. Here Arklow go again. Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien to Paddy Kavanagh. A lot of bandages around his knee. But he's not looking as if it's affecting him. He goes for the 2-pointer. Gone wide. The umpire was quick to call that. You could just see the Arklow man had just gone over the line as he was punching that back out. And for Pádraig Birmingham, unfortunately, he doesn't get a goal here today. From an Tóchar point of view, that would have been disastrous had they gone in at the break, 7 points down. Lorcan Smith. It's the first on Tóchar kick out I think they've won cleanly. The first one they've really gone short within the arc. And Nolan is running out with it here. He's under good pressure there from the Arklow full forward. And Matty Nolan now has it. Okay, out to Gavin Fogarty. Fogarty working down the left. Still has it. And out of the middle field, back to Matty Nolan. Centre forward Jordan Brady now. Goes for the long ball in, looking for Conor Fee. Conor Fee does have a brilliant jig past his marker. And he's going in forward. He goes for the point. And he's got it. Brilliantly taken there by Conor Fee. It's a brilliant ball by Brady as well. That quick jig for Conor Fee. If they can get the ball into him more often, that could open up chances for them to even get inside for goals. In the second half, doesn't look like they exactly need it straight away, but definitely if things get tight, they might need one in the second half. Highland. Ball is struck forward into Brian Hurley. Hurley to kick quick ball, looking for Paddy Kavanagh. Kavanagh patiently, a brilliant turn. Paddy Kavanagh running at goal, but no, back to Hurley. Hurley looking for Birmingham. Peter Byrne does well. And Tóchar come away with it. Well, they don't. Good pressure by Kavanagh. And it's overturned. Aaron O'Brien has it back to Kavanagh. Kavanagh jigging this way, and the kick isn't going to. And Tóchar done well to deal with that high ball. Again, it might be hard to judge for the wind when you're jumping for those balls, but they've done very well to relieve the pressure now. Cullen now has his midfield partner with him, that's Byrne. Byrne back inside, Matty Nolan. Nolan back to Cullen. Cullen to Byrne. And Tóchar. The patience has, well, here's Byrne now. The patience has worked well for them. They're into the Arklow half. So back out just beyond the midfield line. Cullen again, they're just waiting for those gaps to open. Very much similar to how you'd work kind of a basketball move. Just patiently waiting for something to open up. Joseph Kinlan gets to that ball, and Arklow look to go on the break. Brilliantly defended by Gavin Kenny. He's taken looks like a bad hit to the shin, is it? With that, surely just an accident there from Stephen Hurley. But Tóchar have relieved a bit of pressure here now as we go in there to the last few minutes there before the end of this half. Looking for getting a bit of attention. Thankfully, it's right in front of the Tóchar box. Physio didn't have far to go. Could be the Arklow box actually now that I'm looking at it. And that's half time. Arklow leading here, 8 points to 5. They'll be playing into the breeze in the second half. And Tóchar will be hoping to use that breeze to their advantage to get back into this game.
It's dropping from the skies. The big man has it again. Oh, he's lording it today. He's backing himself. He has the distance. But has he the accuracy? It's over the bar. Tóchar there to throw. Tóchar had it faster. Him got it. Nobody.
Our GAA. We all belong here, in this place, at this time. We belong not because of who we are or where we come from. Being here means belonging. Belonging means knowing you're part of a community that has a place for all, where potential is nurtured, where individuals become teams, who honour the legacy of those who went before and strive to build a legacy of their own. Some of us play, some of us used to play, some of us never played. We all belong. Belonging means having a voice, means being able to say what you think is right, being listened to. Belonging means respecting each other, means being there for each other, on the pitch, off the pitch. Belonging means rolling our sleeves up and doing what needs to be done. We all belong, whether it's our first day or our 100th year. We all belong here, because this place belongs to us all. Our GAA, where we all belong.
Just kick the ball out to the middle of the field. Get your head in the game, come on. Keepers! Jesus Christ, Alan! Will they catch the ball? That's your square, your responsibility. You called for the ball. Come on and get your head in the game. James, lads, he's lost the hunger altogether, that fella. Christ.
Eugene, listen, look. We're all worried about him. He's not in a good place. He's not himself. He doesn't need you on the sideline shouting at him with abuse. Look, go and have a chat with him and see if he's all right, will you?
Yes, I never thought of that. Hold on. Alan! Alan, come here! Alan,
It's important to remember that underneath the jersey, GAA players are just normal people too. 4 out of 4 of us have mental health, and you don't have to be an expert to make a positive difference at your GAA club. Look after yourself and keep an eye out for others. Sometimes, all you have to do is listen. Go to realtalks.ie/GAA to learn more.
Tá áitir le bhaine lig. Bhaine tá beo a fannacht ar lá nach deoch a riomh béidir. Bhaine a hín siar ríist sa ríist eile hig an áitir asmuid.
Well, lads, what's the crack?
Bhaine nach stoppa riomh go dagan na pointe nach féidir muid a stoppa. Bhaine nach niúltín riomh don obair atá le déanamh. Bhaine chur na raidh gach ile tradiisiún agus gach ile scéala chur raidh thuganna. Bhaine bíomhan linn na léitheanta hagan go deo. Waith hain, waithí hain, utha hain, bhain hain. Tá áit ar leith bhaine lig. Áit ar linne lig í. Cumann Lucas Gael, tá áit dún na lig am.
She'll forget it's her first day. She'll grit her teeth and try her heart out. She'll know that someday she'll master the lift. She'll never forget her first day. She is a camogie player, and she belongs where we all belong. GAA, where we all belong.
Good morning, John.
Morning, Tom. Your taxi waits.
The fact of coming back down here to meet up with the lads and everything and the contact they kept with me is an enormous boost.
There was a need there for us to look after our older members. My own father comes along and he was sick then before Christmas, so he didn't come here, and really I could see a difference in him. I felt that he missed his friends.
just the Monday Club, and everybody who wants to come along is invited. They're remaking connections that they had 20 years ago when they were all very active club members, and now all of a sudden they sit down and it's like they were never away from one another.
I think it's one of the better things that we've done on our Healthy Club journey because it means so much.
A healthy club is where we all belong.
Irish GA Healthy Club is a game changer.
In this place, at this time.
We belong not because of who we are or where we come from.
Being here means belonging.
Belonging means knowing you're part of a community.
A community that has a place for all.
Where potential is nurtured.
Where individuals
become teams.
Who honour the legacy of those who went before.
And strive to build a legacy of their own.
Some of us play.
Some of us used to play.
Some of us never played.
We all belong.
Belonging means having a voice.
Means being able to say what you think is right.
Being listened to.
Belonging means respecting each other.
On the pitch, off the pitch.
Belonging means rolling up your sleeves
and doing what needs to be done.
We all belong, whether it's our first day
or our 100th year.
We all belong because this place belongs to us all.
RGA, where we all belong.
RGA, where we all belong.
Cumann Lucas Scale to Arch Dunya a League On.
RGA,
where we all belong.
Our GAA, where we all belong. RGA, where we all belong.
Everything we do in the club involves the community.
The men are out walking, having a cuppa, chatting. We have a wonderful morning here and it fits us out for the week and everybody just goes home so happy. Keep out, keep about.
The war started in Ukraine and that's where our Healthy Club really came to the fore and worked really, really hard at helping to integrate. Margot does the most beautiful artwork here all around our grounds.
These people believe on my talent and after that I believe on myself.
You're very welcome back to the second half of this quarter final. The sun has started to shine, and Arklow now are looking to maintain their 3-point lead. They're leading 8 points to 5. But Tóchar now will have the aid of the breeze as they shoot towards the east gate. No changes on either side for this half. We are as we started. And Nolan checking his watch, making sure everyone's in position. One last little check and off we are going again for the second half. And Tóchar have the ball with Matt Nolan. Darragh now with the ball, working down the left channel. Joseph Killen put him under pressure. Back inside to Brady. Brady back to Darragh. Darragh to Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne with the breeze at his back, goes for the first score, but Adam O'Leary does drop it, but he deals with that well. Aaron O'Brien now with it. He's under severe pressure from Conor Fee. No foul though. Conor Fee pins him back. Now Kieran Hyland. Hyland works it out to Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh scored a point in the first half, and he's bursting out here. Strapping on him, but that's no bother to him. Here's to another man with strapping on him. It looks fresh. He's running forward. That is Chris O'Brien. And he gets it out to the centre forward. Another Chris O'Brien. So Ryan Singer. Back to Hurley. Hurley in. Side to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald recycles back to Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien out to the right. Paul Moore now got 2 2-pointers in the first half from play. Playing against the wind now. He might not be as adventurous, or maybe he is. First wide of the match, or the second half for Arklow. They were wasteful at the start of the first half and eventually found their scoring rhythm. But that's kind of nearly as you were. Peter Byrne now with the kick out. Went long against the breeze. Quite a lot. He goes long this time. Darragh Fee. No, neither Darragh nor Conor can get to it. So O'Brien Jr. in towards Chris O'Brien Senior. Into the middle now, here is Fitzgerald. Darragh Fitzgerald just patiently running down to the right side of the arc. And a brilliant jig. He's running that goal. Darragh Fitzgerald off the post. And Tóchar come away with it now with Fogarty. Fogarty into Brady. Putting pressure on it straight away was Kavanagh. But on Tóchar do get it up to their full forward. And Brady back on the ball now. There's a couple of supporters shouting for steps. But Anthony Nolan not interested. Here's Nolan now. Or Aina, sorry. Aina has got the first score of this half and brings on Tóchar into within 2 points of Arklow. Aina Nolan getting his second point of the game. The wind still seems to be as strong in this half as was in the first half. And O'Leary, like Byrne in the first, is going to go long. And Arklow do get it. Paul Moore to Kerwin. Kerwin on to Shawnee Hurley.
The west gate will be open for all patrons.
Sean Hurley back to Chris O'Brien Jr. Chris O'Brien back to Paul Moore. Paul Moore now has immediate pressure on by the Tóchar man, but he firms that well. And Chris O'Brien Jr. has it and gets it out wide to Paddy Cap. Back to Joseph Kinlan. Back to Paul Moore. Paul Moore out wide now to Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh just patiently bring it down the left channel. And that patience has paid off as Arklow have got their first score of this half, coming from Darragh Fitzgerald. Peter Byrne with the kick out. Goes long, he spots the runners. It goes out for a line ball again, however this time it's in the favour of Tóchar. Dara Fee, brilliant catch there by Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne running at Kerwin. Byrne. And here is Conor Fee. Is a curling Adam O'Leary takes. O'Leary back out now. Aaron O'Brien. Arklow working it down the right side. Side of this shot. Back out to Chris O'Brien Jr. So O'Brien. Let's head out wide to the right. A lot of space to run into here for Tom Marr, but he opts to just play it back inside, and now Paul Moore has it. Bit of space in front of him. Paul Moore inside the arc. Gets it back to Aaron O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien was looking for someone to run inside, but there was no options. And happy to take it is Dara Fitzgerald. Aaron O'Brien. Back to Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh getting it past Ger Byrne. Still going here on the left side. Inside the 21, he cuts in brilliantly. At the left boot, it goes wide. Second wide of this half for Echelon. But he was on an advantage there. Anthony Nolan's pulled it back for the free. There will be a chance for Arklow to go 4 points up, or 5 points up actually. The free is outside the arc. Chris O'Brien seeing her going over to the ball. Actually, that's a 45 from the looks of it. Chris O'Brien Jr. hits it in. Paddy Kavanagh can spot him there well bandaged up. Paddy Kavanagh. Joseph Hillen did move inside, but he opted not to use him. There's a bit of space in front of him. He goes back to Kerwin. Kerwin to O'Brien. O'Brien. Here's Fitzgerald. They're not rushing things here, Arklow. They've got a 3-point lead. We're only a couple of minutes in to this second half, so there's no need to try and rush things just yet. But you would want to get the scoreboard ticking though to put Tóchar out of sight. They could, quick break though for Tóchar with that wind at their back. Could end up with a good chance for them. Dara Fitzgerald trying to get past Matty Nolan. Matty Nolan did well to hold them out. Paddy Kavanagh. Kavanagh puts it into brilliant ball into space for Kerwin now, and they're running at goal. But Gerald now back to Kavanagh. Kavanagh, and there's probably the first real side of how strong that breeze is. In the first half, Tóchar were putting their boot through that ball, because as they had to cut through that wind to get it on target, he left a bit too much a chance there with that shot, and it curled well wide of the target. Peter Byrne. His kickouts in this half haven't gone as far as you would expect. Well, let's see what he can do now. He's just slicing through them, and they're not even making it past the 65, and that is punched forward by Aaron O'Brien. And Tóchar though win possession. Nolan under pressure there from Hurley. Larkin Smith out wide now. This is Gavin Kenny. Gavin Kenny forward. JP Nolan running at the Arklow defenders. Shifts a heavy tackle. Here is Dara Fee. Dara Fee doing brilliantly. Takes a good few hits there. And gets another score. They need to do that a bit more now when they have possession up high up the pitch on Tóchar. They've got to run at Arklow. They don't seem to have anyone looking optimistic about taking 2-pointers. But if they can keep the energy up, they will find scores. It's 2 points in it now. Aaron O'Brien, Matty Nolan gets his hand to it. Kieran Hyland here should collect, but he's under severe pressure by Aina. Sideline ball to Arklow. Chance to relieve pressure. Chris O'Brien Jr. back to Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh, again, just waiting for the gaps to open up, but nothing progressing forward, just going side to side. Paul Moore taking on Jordan Brady. He's looking for the free, but Anthony Nolan again not interested. And then Tóchar have it. Wishing Cullen wins a free. And Tóchar get away with it quickly. In and Nolan. Down now here. Looking for Conor Fee. Conor Fee, no scoring opportunity. Arklow getting the bodies back to cut off any opportunity. In and Nolan into the centre here. For Gavin Fogarty. Back to Ainan Nolan. A wide there to Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy. Conor Fay doesn't get to it now, and Arklow can break again. Aaron O'Brien. Here to Chris O'Brien Jr. Chris O'Brien Jr. goes into the tackle with Matty Nolan, but looked to be a fair shoulder on shoulder. Now it is Darragh Fitzgerald. Darragh Fitzgerald out to Chris O'Brien Sr. Chris O'Brien Sr. has only Jordan Brady in front of him at the moment, but now the Tóchar bodies are closing in. But he gets it to Darragh Fitzgerald. Darragh Fitzgerald running at Tóchar. Brilliant dummy! And there's the first goal of the match. Darragh Fitzgerald. He took that with ease. Glided past the would-be tacklers of Arklow. Purring along the ground like a Ferrari going down the Autobahn. And now Arklow are leading by 5 points, and we've 2 substitutes coming in here. 21 for Tóchar, that's Luca Nolan has come in, and 19 for Arklow has come in, that's Tiernan Gahan. Off comes for Arklow, Patrick Birmingham. I missed who came off there for Tóchar, but I'm sure we'll hear it now in a moment.
Number 21, Luca Nolan replacing number 11, Jordan Brady.
That's Jordan Brady off for Tóchar.
Number 19, Tim Gann replacing number 7, Paul Birmingham.
And Tóchar, it's quick tap and go. They need a quick score, but away comes Chris O'Brien. That looks like more like a hurling hand pass than a Gaelic football one, but he got away with it. But it's out for a sideline to Tóchar. Ger Byrne into Oisín Cullen. Cullen scored 2 points in the first half. They're going to need a couple here now if they have any hope of getting back into this. Gavin Fogarty down the left. Gives it inside to the man in the shooting position. They need a 2-pointer here. Have they got it? No. Wide. They need to be taking these chances on Tóchar. Adam O'Leary now with the kick out. Couple of runners against the breeze. He hits through the ball. And Tóchar have won it. Oisín Cullen. Cullen. Ball close to nobody as Arklow come away with it. Here's Chris O'Brien Jr. Chris O'Brien Jr. out. Now Aaron O'Brien has it just on the edge of his own arc. It's Paddy Kavanagh available here. But Tóchar bodies are flooding forward. Not pressing up high. Now much like Arklow were doing this in the first half too on Tóchar. But Arklow have come through it here with Darragh Fitzgerald, the goal scorer. He hits it in to Hurley. Brian Hurley has won a free. Quick tap and go for Darragh Fitzgerald. A wide there now. There's a goal chance. And off the line there is Gavin Kenny. Worked out now to Darragh Fee. Gareth still going forward. This man came in, Luke Nolan. Luke Nolan to Ger Byrne. Ger Byrne shifts a heavy tackle and it's definitely foul. Pushing the back from Aaron O'Brien, and it'll be a free just outside the 45 here for Tóchar. They will need to take this, put it over, get a goal, get the game down to just a goal between them. And who's going to be taken here? JP Nolan, standing over this. Going to take it, standing up, not putting it on the turf. Lining it up. JP, it's high and it's true. And it's exactly what Tóchar needed. A 2-pointer from a fee from JP. And another substitute coming in for Tóchar. And number 18 coming in for Tóchar. That's Jamie Sally. Didn't see there who came up. Coming off there, number 5 was Gavin Fogarty. Owen Murphy, my apologies. Is there another sub? No. Doesn't appear to be another sub. Or is
17 is coming off.
Joseph Kinlan there looks to be going off for Arklow. And number 18, Tierna McBride, is coming on for AGB. And Tóchar have it now. Luke Nolan. He has the advantage. Did the right thing and went for a shot. It's gone well wide, but he had the advantage. And another chance for a 2-pointer for Tóchar to cut the gap down to the bare minimum. Again, will it be JP Nolan taking? No, he looks like he's gone inside. It's going to be Conor Fee. Conor Fee. We're over halfway through this second half. Cutting it down to 1 with the breeze there back on. Tóchar will be licking their lips, thinking they have a great opportunity here to get to a semi-final. Conor Fee just lining this up, taking his time. I suppose he's waiting for Anthony's whistle. Gets on with it. It's dropped in. It's gone well wide of the target. That's a let off for Arklow. From their perspective, with this kick out, they win it and calm things down. With the game having a lot of pace in it, that's exactly what Tóchar will want and need going into the last 12 minutes of this game. O'Leary. Long ball, but it's just to Oisín Cullen. Cullen has it, firms a challenge, gets it forward. Back to Cullen. Cullen with a shooting chance. Cullen with the score. Responding well to that. Conor Fee wide from the free. Cullen now, it's Arklow, Geraldines-Ballymoney 1-9. Tóchar 10 points. O'Leary now with another kick out. There's a man down in the middle of the park. That's Oisín Cullen. Aaron O'Brien gets a frag. No, he doesn't. It's a bit of a ruck for him. And that is once again the substitute Luke Nolan there, who's in the middle of that. And he's judged to have touched it on the ground. That's a free out for Arklow. Here's Paddy Kavanagh. There's a lot of Tóchar bodies in front of him. And he works it. No, he doesn't. Brilliantly done to step into the gap. Paddy Kavanagh has Paul Moore out wide, but he wins it free just at the edge of the arc. And he looks to have taken a slap in the face. Or at least that's where he's holding it. Definitely accidental. Just the momentum of the challenge carried him in to the hand there of Ger Byrne. He's definitely in need of attention. From an Arklow perspective, this would work well for them. Slowing the game down a bit, taking the sting out of it. And if they can pop this over, they're in a great position to get to a semi-final. They're all surrounding Anthony Nolan. Well, I think Anthony understands that the foul came before and that little slap probably was just totally accidental. Sean Hurley's picked up the ball. Go for Paddy Kavanagh, he's up and he looks alright. He's put on the turf here, Hurley. Under the impression that he'll definitely go for this one. 2-pointer now for Arklow would be massive. Nolan just waiting to make sure everyone is as far away as they must be. Sean Hurley off the left boot, curls it over the bar. Arklow out in front now by 4 points. Just under 10 minutes to go of normal time. You're in a great position now. And the substitute coming on here now for Arklow. That's Mark Hurley coming on for what looks to be Brian Hurley. So still have a Hurley to worry about now on this team. And he's immediately getting in there to the shoving. He's full of energy. I'd say he was disappointed not to be starting. Selected at number 10 on the bench. I'd say he's mad for a road. Peter Byrne kicks it high. And now Fee has it. A brilliant shoulder from Dara Fitzgerald. And Arklow come away with it. Here's Paul Moore on the right side. Paul Moore, jinks inside. Oh, that's a bad collision, bad clothesline there. Again, momentum looked to have carried that JP Nolan into him. Probably not, didn't intend to do that, definitely, but unfortunately, these things do happen. Paul Moore and Paddy Kavanagh have both been in the wars today, the two young men. And have shown up massively for Arklow today. So free now to be taken by Dara Fitzgerald and Larna Parker. Larna Parker. Linesman telling him where he needs to go from. Gets it down now. Here's the substitute. That is Tiernan Gahan. Gahan back to Dara Fitzgerald. Dara Fitzgerald out wide. Caroline again. This is what Arklow are doing now. That's what they need to do. Keep it calm. And Tóchar break could be dangerous. But with the time and the score on Arklow's side at the moment. Keeping it going. Chris O'Brien Jr. now bursting through. Cycles it back. Dara Fitzgerald. And Tóchar need to get bodies out to these lads. It might open up a gap, but if this ball has just been played across the pitch for the next 7 minutes, that's it, they're gone. Under severe pressure there, but Hurley comes away with it. Hurley back out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Highland. Highland out wide. Arklow bring it infield. Chris O'Brien Jr. doesn't get the ball. But now, Sean Hurley with it. Sean Hurley brings it forward with Dara Fitzgerald. Possession is vital for them. They can frustrate on Tóchar for this. The next 5 minutes. It's all they need to do. Paddy Kavanagh But Paddy Kavanagh's not going to just frustrate him. Paddy Kavanagh's going to go for it, is he? Paddy Kavanagh, what a goal! Paddy Kavanagh is having a great game. He has deserved that. He's shown a great bit of adventure to take on markers. But it's now 2-11 to 10 points, 7 points the difference. It's not exactly curtains yet for Tóchar, but it's close enough to it. They're gonna need something huge here. And with the kick out, Arklow have won it. But it seems to be lining the ball. A lot of Tóchar bodies around it. And they do win it back. Here is JP Nolan. JP Nolan does get a gap. He's bursting through. He got Dara free to his right. He's taken down just inside the D. Or just close to the 21 rather. It's not exactly where he would have wanted to have gotten the free. He brought a bit further in. Don't know if Anthony Nolan is considering that might have been an intentional takedown. Again, it might have just been a momentum tackle that took him down. So now use of the black card here. JP Nolan standing over this. With less than 5 minutes to go. A goal is needed at the very least. And he just taps it over. Back to a 2-score game. Adam O'Leary now with the kick out. Looking for his options. No one's making a run just yet. The first person I saw make a move there was Chris O'Brien Senior, but doesn't go to him. Instead it's Luca Nolan. Out now to number 18, Jamie Shelley, who gets it back to Matt Nolan. Matt Nolan inside to Éanna Nolan. Éanna Nolan looking to take on. No, he's not. Chance of a 2-pointer here for Dara Fee. But well wide of the target. Goes into the cage that all the players had to go into before they're allowed out onto the pitch. Can be an intimidating place. Well, there with the kick out. Looking for Sean Hurley. No, it caught by Conor Fee. But Sean Hurley seems to be hurting the process. Matt Nolan. And now to Luca Nolan. Luca Nolan spots the gap. Here's Dara Fee. Brilliant defending by Paul Moore to keep it out wide and stopping a goal opportunity. There's Chris O'Brien Senior putting pressure on Fee. And now Dara Fitzgerald has it and Arklow can break. Again, they don't need to run fast. But there is Chris O'Brien Senior shifting the challenge. O'Brien Jr. are just recycling it back. Paddy Kavanagh. Back out now. And a brilliant switch across the pitch. And here goes Aaron O'Brien. Joe Hilty there is putting him under pressure. But again, don't need anything here, Arklow. Just need to just keep the ball. Less than 2 minutes now to go until injury time is to be announced. Arklow really can't just play around with it. Chris O'Brien Jr. It's it out wide to Paddy Kavanagh. Paddy Kavanagh, jinky inside, past Matty Nolan. Goes for the left boot. It's going to stay in. Sean Hurley does get it, but he does foul. And it's been brought forward as Sean Hurley threw the ball away. Another sub coming in here for Tóchar. Connor Davis is coming on. Can't see who's coming off, or is anyone coming off? And there he is there. Coming off is Joe Hilty.
Substitution. Number 20, Connor Davis, replacing number 15, Joe Hilty.
Matty Nolan now on the ball. Gets it out wide. Here for Éanna Nolan. Hit Nolan jigging. Is that just outside the arc? Is that dropping wide? .30 seconds left of normal time. Hearing that there'll be 3 minutes of injury time. There is time for Tóchar, but not that much. Chances like that. But at this stage now, they've got to try work a goal. But with brilliant catching like that, Arklow are going to be a tough opposition to break down if they can at all. Paul Moore now on it. Into Kavanagh. Kavanagh over to Hurley. Luke and Nolan putting some pressure on Darragh Fitzgerald there, but it's worked out well wide for Arklow. Darragh Fitzgerald now just over the halfway line. Spots the run there, Sean Hurley. The ball just skidded off that surface and went a bit too far ahead from him. And that is Matthew Fox, who has fouled Mark Hurley close to goal. This essentially should be the insurance score now for AGB. First side to get into the semi-finals. They'll be watching Carnew and Ratnew very closely after this. And of course as well on today up in Blessington is Baltinglass and Kiltegan. So Arklow now are just going to be sitting and waiting for Tóchar at the end of their year. And that is put over the bar by Stephen Hurley. Scored 1 in the first half and now 1 in the second. Peter Byrne hits it long forward and a brilliant catch there in midfield. Here goes Gavin Fogarty. Gavin Fogarty gets it on to Dara Fay. Dara Fay wins a free. Tries to get on with it quickly. Tried to do the tap and go. Now was that not the couple of shouts to bring the free up. But Anthony Nolan is keeping it just outside the arc here. And a substitute coming on for Arklow. That's number 4, Tycho Callahan. Coming on for Paul Moore, who's been met with a lot of thunderous applause here now from the AGB support. He's had a brilliant game. Only his second year out of minor. JP Nolan dropping it in, but Adam O'Leary lets it out of his hands. Trying to come up with it, does get it out, and Arklow can work a break here. Here is Darragh Fitzgerald. But something's been called here by the umpire. 45 has been called. JP Nolan will be the man to take it. You would feel that this, he clips it back and gets it again and lets it in off the boot. It's going well wide though. And that's it. Anthony Nolan has blown the full-time whistle. It's Arklow, Geraldines-Ballymoney 2-12 and Tóchar 11 points. And that's Arklow, the first side into the Bowman Platform Higher Senior Football Championship semi-finals. As I mentioned before, after this, Ratnew will take on Carnew.